Coach, let's get some insight on number 44, Taylor Robinson. So at the beginning of the season, it was kind of hard for her to get up and down the court, but now she's in tremendous shape. So what were some techniques she worked on to get into top shape?
She ran. No, I think we put in a lot of extra time with Taylor Robinson. She does more cardio, pool, bike, just anything to get her cardio going so she can feel good about, playing more minutes. Our goal is to play her at least 20, 25 minutes a game, and since we started in the last month or so putting in extra time with the cardio, we've seen her time on the court grow as well as her production.
And how has she improved as a player since coming to TSU?
I think she's finally bought in. She transferred from Temple. She's a fifth-year senior, but she fits what we want to do. We want to throw the ball inside. We second steal a lot, and she really wants an opportunity to have the ball in her hand. She missed senior basketball, so now she's kind of getting the rhythm of things, right at the right time. So hopefully she have a big night for us tonight. But we're really looking forward while she's in, and she's big in our zone. So she's been great for us so far.
And I spoke to her before the game, and she said her secret talent is playing the ukulele. Has she ever played it for you all?
No, I've heard about it. But the other thing that's really sweet about Taylor is she loves animals. So she's the kid who has the Hurricane Harvey kittens in her room. Mm-hmm. She's saving animals, like literally through the storm she was saving animals. So she has a really, really big heart. And that's exciting to have because she's really like the girl on our team that takes care of everybody.
And speaking of animals, she said her favorite animal is an elephant. So that is so cool.
She's weird.
Since she is the tallest player on the team, does she try to boss her teammates around sometimes?
Not at all. She's actually the gentle giant who tries to pick everyone up all the time and be there and talk very softly to them. That's a trait that most tall girls have actually. So she's very passive with her teammates and their emotions and her feelings, but she's playing really aggressive, on the court, and that we can appreciate.
And thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Now, Coach, we've all heard of Joyce Kennerson, but there is another huge asset to this team, and that is Bria McCullough. How is she a huge motivator to this team?
Bria is I guess she'd be the brute strength that we display every day. She's very physical, plays really hard, does a lot of the dirty work for us. She rebounds, just plays overall aggressive. And, losing her is a big blow for us. We're going to have to accommodate that by committee. But she just brings to the table that aggressiveness, that hard-nosed attitude that we try to play with.
And now she's only a freshman, but like you said, she's really aggressive. She's very talented. So how has she improved from the beginning of the season?
Actually, Reggie, she's a junior, but she's, she kind of started slow. She was overthinking things early on in the year, and we just told her just be instinctive, just to play with your instincts, and just play how just be aggressive, and just go as hard as you can and see what happens. And when she stopped thinking and started reacting and started really just playing her game, she grew tremendously. She just really crashes the boards and very physical in the post, defends well, just does a lot of things for us. But she's grown so much from the beginning of the year to now. It's been unbelievable.
And so we won't be seeing her play today. What happened?
Well, Granger hurt her ankle in practice. They got a high ankle sprain, I think about 3 days ago. It's responded to treatment, but we don't want to risk it for the long run. We think that it's in our best interest to try to get her as healthy as possible for the conference tournament, and that's kind of what we're going to put our thoughts on doing as far as she's concerned.
And what is her personality like? Is she quiet, outgoing, the team clown? How's that?
She's two sides to her. She's quiet sometimes, and then sometimes there's a light comes on and she's the life of the party. Just depends on which day or how she woke up that morning and what side of the bed she got up on.
And good luck, Coach, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now, Coach, Camille Mills, she is a fifth-year senior, and she is also planning on getting her master's, so that shows that she's a hard worker on and off the court. So do you consider her to be one of the team's leaders?
Most definitely. Camille came to school here from junior college. She finished with her undergrad in 2 areas in a year and a half. So she's actually going to finish this semester, get her master's, and come back next year for the fall and spring, finish up and then go to law school. Great kid, great person. I wouldn't have it any other way for her to have the success that she has. She's worked hard for it.
Really? And so can you talk to me about some of her future plans? Does she plan on playing basketball professionally?
I don't think so. Cam wants to go more so of the sports agency side. She wants to be a lawyer. She will be a lawyer. So again, she just started this program. It'll take her about a year to finish. It's usually a 2-year program, but Camille plans to do it in a year and then start law school here at Thurgood Marshall.
And now she has a twin brother that plays football at Penn State.
She does.
She was telling me that they're very competitive. He actually has 2 championship rings, and now she wants to get 2 or more rings. So do you think this is motivating for her to be more competitive at practice and at the games?
Most definitely. I think they're competing in their house. Camille also has a sister who finished last December from Oklahoma State. So she finished early as well. So academically, they've been taught, what their priorities are, what the expectation is, and then they challenge each other. The brother will finish in May, but right now they're definitely battling for that, highest GPA. Camille had 3.9, so he's trying to see if he can beat Camille's 3.9. So I think it's pretty cool, just their ability to attack things day by day on and off the field or court, and also in the classroom.
And so does she motivate any of her other teammates? Is she very competitive with them at practice?
She's more of a nurturer. She's the one to pick them up when they're down, but she can be whatever you want her to be. She's like the perfect grad assistant for us because she understands what the expectation is. She understands what we want as coaches and what she did as a player that can help them have success when she's had it. So again, I think she's kind of like the grandma on the team. So that's pretty cool, I guess, to be integrated. But she loves it. She loves the role. She loves being that person and leading them and being able to share through her experiences.
And thank you, Coach, and good luck with the rest of the
thank you so much. Have a great one.
Coach, let's talk about Caitlin Palmer. She had a great game on Monday. She scored her career high of 29 points. So can you tell me about some of the emotion and excitement you both are feeling?
Caitlin is a special individual, and I say that jokingly and seriously. Caitlin Palmer is a true shooter. I'm glad she finally had a breakout game as a senior. She's been very consistent, but we feel like she can give us more, and she was definitely a plus for us versus flying up on the last game with 29 points.
And I know she used to go to Butler Community College, which is located in Kansas. So was it a difficult transition for her coming from a community college in Kansas all the way to a D1 university in Texas?
I don't think so. Caitlin started her career in Missouri State, and then she transferred to Butler. She was a JUCO All-American. She actually signed with Washington, who made the Final Four year before last. And so she ended up here with us, through her journey or what have you. So she understands the level of competition Division I. I think Caitlin has a great opportunity and a chance to play overseas once she's not playing here. If she can continue to grow, we're counting 7, 8, maybe 9 games. So we've been talking about her senior leadership and just trying to give us more so we can take a little pressure off of Joyce.
And how does she compliment Joyce Kennerson?
It's funny when they're friends, because when they're friends, they compete. And I think all year, and I see them at practice, they compete. The other good part, you don't see it very much. You hardly ever see it. Caitlin, she can play the one for us. And so sometime at practice, we'll mix it up and let her play off the ball. And I think you may see some of that tonight, actually. And the next few games, we'll put her to the one, get Joyce off the ball so she can go downhill more, get her open looks for shots. Caitlin's a really good passer. But again, she's aggressive. And that's what we need offensively right now.
And since Caitlin is a senior, what is your favorite memory of her?
I have a bunch. But one of her greatest attributes is that she is honest, good or bad, honest. And every day is a new day for Caitlin. She's a player's coach. She's big on relationships. So we have a ton of memories, but the biggest thing is the relationship factor. And she'll be a kid, or young lady that I will probably attend her wedding and won't be at the birthday of her baby. I don't want to see that. But definitely be around in her life for a lifetime. And that's the relationship she wants.
And thank you, Coach, and good luck today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Perry. So, Coach, the star player of this team, Joyce Kennerson, she had a great season last year. She's doing even better this season. So what does it mean to have such a talented player on this team?
It is an extreme blessing for our team, for the university, for the Kennerson family. Joyce has been such a humble kid, great kid, on and off the court. I think she's representing the city of Port Arthur very well right now. We're just excited to have her, and she's growing day by day.
And so she's bringing a lot of national attention to the Lady Tigers. She is the nation's leading scorer. So what would it mean for her to win this title?
If she could sustain it for the season, it'd be amazing. It'd be awesome for our program as well for her. Personally, her growth and her, wanting to play on the next level, wanting to be a professional. So I try my best to put her in the hands of great people. When you have Cynthia Cooper in your pocket right here available, just to spend time with her, talk to her about being a pro, what it takes to get to the next level. I think this is a good opportunity for her. It's a great season for her to have some carryover from last year, and again, she still has another year to play. So we're midway in the season. If she can finish strong and keep her team going, it would be something incredible to finish the season with her being our nation's leading scorer.
Yes. And Hurricane Harvey affected a lot of people in our area, and that includes Joyce's family. So tell me a little bit about that.
You know, that was really tragic. Hurricane Harvey for everyone was tragic. But for it to touch so close to home with the Kennerson family really touched our hearts. You know, Joyce was stuck in her home for a few days, and finally they were able to get out by boat. And they had about 5 feet of water in their home. So they lost pretty much everything. And Joyce came to school with one bag. You know, we went down there as a team. We took our team bus with our bus driver, Mr. Grant. He led the way. We went with about 100 cases of water just to take care of the neighborhood, just to give back. So our coaches actually bought like a barbecue pit. I think that's what it's called. They put together some contraption. And they cooked for the entire neighborhood as well because there was no water, no electricity. So our kids went, our players, and they went home to home and helped get it out homes as well. So we were there from maybe 10 in the morning until dark, basically. So it was a very humbling experience for our kids. But, you know, I have about 5 players who had not met Joyce yet. That was their first encounter with her and her family. So to go and give her herself, I knew this year would be a special year for our family as a team because we were able to do things as a team and love on each other blindly. And that's like unheard of. So right now, currently, Joyce's family is actually still out of their home. They should be back in the next month or so. She has a sister that's a senior in high school, a brother here that's a sophomore. So they have, you know, young family. She has 2, 3 nieces, nephews, you know, so everyone's been affected by this. And she's come to school and put her family on her back and want to do something special for them as well.
Wow. Well, I'm glad to know that everything is okay. And thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Halftime here at HP Arena. I'm Brad Carter, and I'm here with Coach Kate Terry. So, Coach, the Lady Tigers lost against Tennessee Valley last season by 1 point. So, what are the main focus and tactics to make sure the ladies are fully prepared to meet the double A?
One of the main things we talked about is continuing to grow. We came home from last year. They actually have a new coach, new system. Coach Walker's doing an amazing job with those young ladies, getting them prepared game by game. But for our team personally, it's just to continue to grow defensively, be more sound offensively, and be able to execute and play through adversity. So what we've been doing is just working on ourselves more so than anything.
And so Mississippi Valley is on a 17-game losing streak. So does this boost you all's confidence in winning tonight?
No. Valley didn't have a strong season last year. I've been here 4 years as head coach, as associate head of Cynthia Cooper for a year. So 5 years I've been here, and that was our first time losing to them last year. They weren't a great sound team, and a great sound team get us in overtime at their place. Almost beat us here, came down to a buzzer beater, and we won. So I'm looking for these kids to come out and play hard, be scrappy. Mentally, I want my young ladies to check into every game the same way, the way you're playing Grambling, Notre Dame, you know, Kansas. It doesn't matter who you're playing on any given night, you can be beat, especially in the swag. It's really, really unpredictable. If you look at the standings right now, I think Southern has 1 loss, everyone else has 2. So it's anyone's ball game. We're going to play in 5-minute segments. So 4 or 5-minute segments in the first half, and then 4 more in the second half, and hopefully we come out with the victory in the end.
And the Lady Tigers made it to the NCAA tournament last year. So how's that motivating the team to make it again this year?
You know, it's one of those things. It's a good thing and a bad thing because we talk about it all the time. We're not a championship team yet. Well, no one's a championship team usually in November or December. We start to kind of figure it around February and March. But to see the banner drop last home game and see how excited our players were, but also for our new players to see the importance of what the tradition we started since I've been here, at least with Cynthia, and moving forward, this is what we do. This is what we know how to do. So hopefully we can keep it going. And again, they hang their heads on. We're the first team to drop an NCAA banner in HPA.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much.